Over here in the upper right, we have a player who is really starting to impress us. After that game we saw, hoping to see the same thing this time again. Old school StarCraft 1 player now here in StarCraft 2.
I am Junwi.
StarCraft 2. And now, moving on, here in the upper left. Virus. Arcraft 2.
I'm glad everyone today has worn their headsets on correctly.
Special thanks to our sponsors at LG, Intel, and G-Skill for being just awesome.
They are pretty cool.
Can I just, I don't want to be weird, can I just say something?
Okay, what?
Our sponsors are awesome.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
They're really cool. They're neat. I want to be neat like them. Yo, Tal'Darim Altar is actually on a Protoss world. I'm looking around and there's Protoss statues, old ones.
Yeah, you know, if we could just capture this area, Artosis, we could probably turn this into a nice tourist destination.
That's actually quite true.
You know, we could dig up some of the artifacts that are in the valleys that we see. I want to point out, with these Protoss statues on this map in the corner, they're bigger than the Protoss buildings, man.
That's quite true.
Think about that. I want to warp in some of these buildings.
Do you? They probably cost so much.
That's okay.
It's like it doesn't actually do anything. It's like how you make fun of your opponent, you get a bunch of statues in your base. That would actually be really cool, like a taunt in Street Fighter.
We can buy them with our Golem minerals.
So Junwi, hatch first, into pool. No gas yet. Doesn't want to gas quite yet. I'd love to see some Spinishwa style out of him. That'd be really neat. Neato. Virus looks like he's definitely going for a fast expansion here. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
He's going all in.
I sense danger, Artosis.
Yeah, and, well, if Junwi somehow reads this and gets Spine Crawlers, he'll be great. But slow Zerglings against all these Marines, he will lose terribly.
And with Virus's stutter micro, ooh.
Oh, man. Only going 4 barracks. It's a little bit quizzical. I think the first player to really do this super effectively might have been TLO, where he was going like 5 or 6 barracks. And you can actually support that. It's actually crazy.
I miss TLO.
It's so many Marines. I actually really do. He's actually so nice and funny. He's actually like you and me.
He is. He's similar to us, man. Well, he was the guy that we could actually just... He would make fun of us, we'd make fun of him.
Yeah.
That's like how I bond with people.
That's true. Now, Virus is doing a great job of making it look like an expansion. He just killed that Zergling that we saw. And with those Marines in that position, Junwi's definitely going to think, oh, okay, you're going for an expand. Pretty standard, pretty safe, pretty solid. In fact, he has no Zergling even in front of the base right now. He is sending one over, but, oh man, Junwi is going to die so hard. He is making 1 spine. 1 spine is not enough.
Essentially, guys, Virus's strategy here is to completely trick Junwi. Junwi will be caught off guard, not prepared.
Yeah, and just come with overwhelming force. Will he send SCVs? Yes, he'll send all of his SCVs.
Okay.
Yeah. And he doesn't even know yet, does he?
Nope.
No, in fact, he's making 9 drones. Well, this game is about to end, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could make this exciting, but he made a round of 9 drones. He did not scout too well for this coming. A bajillion units are coming at him. He's making 2 Zerglings and 2 Overlords. 3 Overlords now. Those aren't going to help all that much.
Okay. This is the part where I would cover my eyes if it wasn't my job to watch.
Here he brings all his drones. That's smart. Has to bring all the drones. That's not even going to help.
There's too many of them, man. As Admiral Akbar said, there's so many of them. All right, Junwi, unfortunately, not able to handle early game rushes.
Even with 14 more Zerglings coming, he's not going to have enough. This is just so many Marines, Stasis.
Look at that, beautiful micro.
Good positioning, chasing those away, does not let his opponent get into a good position for any flanks.
Expect GG any second now.
Yeah, it's 5 supply to 36. And poor Junwi. after showing us his first good game of the GSL.
He will get cheesed out.
He will indeed. It's a good choice, though. This is actually a great way to kill Junwi.
Well, Virus is a pretty smart player. We have yet to see him so far have a bad game. And, you know, consistency like that, you got to expect, you know, someone like Virus to move on. Yep. Virus completely surprised Junwi. He learned from the previous 2 games. Yeah, it's good.
What else can be said?
Not much else. Pretty straightforward little series there. I loved that second game.
Yeah, the second game was actually really nice. Games 1 and 3, not as much.
Well, they're good if you're trying to copy builds and stuff.
Yeah, no, they're definitely solid builds by Virus.
Well, we know who goes on to the round of 32. It will be Virus. And I gotta say, Virus is very good.
Yeah,
Game
he's
2
actually really good
impressed
player.
me. And Junwi apparently is also very good. The games we had seen of him previously were not accurate
some of the
depictions
games,
of his skill set.
I feel like his early game he needs to really shore it up. He needs to really learn the ins and outs of the early game.
Well, you know, in order to learn something like that, you want to have somebody who's like, all right, I'm going to have my teammates rush me all day. Okay?
It's one way to do it.
I'm going to practice controlling the drones, getting comfy with this, getting comfortable with the idea of being rushed, because his early game just kind of sucks. I mean, it's true.
Tasis calls it like he sees it.
Sorry for being real.
Yeah.
There's at least one sensitive nerd who couldn't take it. Well, you can't say that, Tasteless. Sorry, bro. Sorry for being real, man. Some people can't handle it.
Some
it's true.
Can't.
They can't.
Yeah. Well,
he'll be back. We'll see more of Junwi.
Yeah, no,
he's on the IM team.
He seems dedicated. I mean, he keeps showing up. He keeps trying. Hasn't been working out, but if he can show more games like that second game, he had solid defense that second game. His third game, he was really, really greedy. Just one spine. He didn't really scout much. I mean, if you're going to really try to drone super hard with no speed, you need to actually have your Zergling like darting in and out constantly so you have time to do stuff. Like, if he had made that round of 9 drones into Zerglings, he actually would have held.
Yeah, that is true. All right, we're going to have our final 2-minute break, but we'll be back, guys, in just a little bit, so I'll see you soon here at the GSL.
Blah, blah, let's get down to business, yeah. I don't play around when the club shuts down. I'm a zombie out to kill this, yeah. Midnight mashing, no mansion, Holiday Inn and with champagne splashing. Free wild with the parties, movement, the frank music, we party crashing.